whatever you plan in life happens. They really believe in sitting in a corner and planning something for tomorrow and expect tomorrow to work out exactly the way you planned it. Because when I plan for tomorrow, I hear somebody laughing in the back of my mind. That somebody is called life. Good evening, one-on-one present here. Today, I stand before you to tell you a story about a hardcore Bengali girl who's living in a city which is slowly tending to become London, but she hopes it becomes Rome because she hates fish but loves pasta. I belong to a quintessential Bengali family and I've been born and brought up in Kolkata. My father, Mr. Saha, runs a travel business, and my mother, Mrs. Saha, runs the family and her two notorious kids. Another member of my family is my irritating, annoying younger brother, Rona. Whenever we see each other, we need to make disgusting faces, even if the other person has done nothing wrong at all. With my mother and me pairing up against my father and my brother, girls versus boys matches are a very regular phenomenon at my house. However, if I have to talk about the people in my life, I cannot miss out the one who's always been there. He's been my constant companion for a year and a half now. He's my best friend, my boyfriend, my soulmate. He's none other than my four-legged pet dog, Mickey, a Labrador. While growing up, I remember I used to be a very hungry kid. I still am now, but back then I used to be ferocious when my tummy was empty and food took longer than eternity to arrive. Mount Debo was like a dormant volcano who kept quiet by providing all the food present on the table. I almost thought I was a mythical demon who ate a lot and slept all day long. Coming to my educational life, I did my schooling from two schools, Shishik Shaitan and Ashok Hall. Back in my school days, I was academically quite good and I scored 90% marks in my 10th boards. But scoring good marks is not as glamorous as it sounds. When you score well, people generally expect you to take up science for higher studies, which I gladly did back then because I was unaware of the boulders waiting to come my way. Standard 11th and 12th were like the worst 2 years of my life because I had two dreaded demons walking all over: physics and chemistry. The more I tried to calm these demons down, the further they seemed to walk away from me. Soon, chemistry classes were meant for sleeping and physics classes meant to shift at the back of the class and enjoy your lunch while trying to hide your face from the teacher. So life was still pretty sorted. Physics classes is equal to sleep time, chemistry classes is equal to lunch time. Although I still managed an average 85% marks in my 12 boards, maybe because I found a bit of solace in mathematics. When you're walking back from a tiring day at work and a cool, gentle breeze blows on your face, making your hairs dance a bit, mathematics was like that breeze for me. But alas, there were more miseries waiting to come my way. After your 12, like every non-biology science student, I was expected to do engineering and crack JEE, Joint Entrance Examination. Leave alone crack, it did not even make a sound. But the dreaded part was yet to come, confronting my dad about it. I gathered up all my courage and went to talk to him. I expected the power of the line in my voice. What came out was that of a mouse. I immediately said to him, "Dad, I don't want to do engineering." I was expecting a thrashing. To my great surprise, he looked at me in a very calm and composed manner and said, "Okay, what do you want to do?" Taken aback by his sudden understanding nature, I stood there motionless for a while. I tried to figure out what I wanted to do. I did not have the answers. I find them out. After a great deal of soul searching, I finally settled for an option convenient to me than physics and chemistry. Something which I like and understand doing. Currently, I'm doing my bachelor's in economics honors, and I plan on doing my master's in business administration and finance after that. Okay, so that was a lot of serious talk. Let's move to the lighter and brighter part of my life. Let's talk about my hobbies. My hobbies, they range from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. So I don't know where to start from. I like learning new things, meeting new people, exploring new corners, trying out different cuisines. Everything from books, movies, travel, music intrigues me. All genres of movies except horror. I don't like horror movies. My mother, being a trained classical dancer, wanted me to take up dancing as well. With being born with the hormones of a woman and the mind of a man, is always inclined towards sports. Swimming is one thing I've always been passionate about. While growing up, I wanted to become a professional swimmer. Until, of course, maturity dawned on me. I was initially afraid of the water, and I remember people throwing me into the pool. But as soon as the fear disappeared, love emerged. In a little bit of journey that I've had in life, I've realized one thing. Nothing goes according to the way you plan. You plan, and God laughs. So do what you want to do today itself. As the saying goes, carpe diem, seize the day, or grapple the day. So are you living your life to the fullest today?